Yes.
Amen. Hallelujah,
Amen.
church.
Amen.
I don't know about you, but God is good.
Yes, He is.
All the time.
All the time.
And God gave us another opportunity to see His glory one more time.
Yes. Yes.
God's been good, church.
Yes, He has.
He's been kind to us.
Yes, He has.
Sometimes we know we don't deserve His kindness and His love.
Amen.
See what I'm saying? We don't even realize how good God been to us sometimes.
Yes.
Because sometimes we don't act like He been good.
Yes, Lord. Yes, Lord.
We act like every other thing, church.
Uh-huh.
But we have to let the world know today that Jesus is the answer and Jesus is the way.
Amen.
The sermon today is having a heart for Jesus today, y'all.
Amen.
Because you got to realize one thing, we had a heart for every other thing.
Yeah.
We did all type of things that we thought what our heart was good at. But I realized today, church, that God had a heart for me.
Amen.
See, we don't understand how much God loves us, church. How much He put up with us with the things we do. But the key thing is He wants us to learn how to have a heart for one another.
Amen.
You know, because sometimes we have some things stored up inside of us and somebody did us so much wrong that we can't forgive them.
Amen. Amen.
But we have to realize one thing, our God, who stands for us, forgive our heart every minute, every second.
Amen.
Because every time you look around, church, our heart is not right.
Amen.
We too far working on our mind.
Yes, yes.
But we forget about our heart.
Amen.
We have to understand that everything that we deal with, it comes from your heart.
Yes, yes it does.
So we miss the whole message of getting your heart right.
Uh-huh.
Because if you look through the Bible, God talk about your heart, not your mind.
Yes, yes.
Come on now, y'all.
Uh-huh.
So in other words, God said your heart got to get right.
Yes.
So God said He's pricking at somebody's heart today.
Amen.
He's asking somebody to allow Him to come in and store His place in you.
Yes.
See, we got to understand that God is knocking at the door right now to make your life a better life right now. But sometimes we want to hold out.
Yes, Lord.
Thank God can't do it. So we try to go looking in other places and realize that them places we go to church don't always be for us. God loves us so much, church. God got so much in store for us.
Amen.
But the thing is, what do you have in store for God?
Amen.
That's the key.
That is the key.
See, we always looking for God to do something for us.
Uh-huh.
What are you willing to do for God?
Amen.
What have you done for God lately?
Lately.
Some of us would say, man, I treated somebody all right, but I don't really love them. I just treat them all right because I feel like that's all right. But I feel if you can't love a rascal, you can't treat them all right. You got to learn how to love a rascal.
Yes, yes.
See, you got to understand that the God that we serve, even though the enemy turned his back on him, but the Bible never said that God hated the enemy.
Amen.
Come on now, y'all.
Say it. Say it.
So what I'm saying today is, church, that we got to learn how to love more than hate. Because Bible said that we got to love those who spitefully use us.
Yes.
We got to love those who treat us wrong. We got to love those who did us wrong. We got to love them people. You know, sometimes that's why we can't get right, because we still have some things towards somebody else. And God said, baby, you got to let that go.
Yes. Got to.
I have a song in my heart. Father, help your children.
Amen. Amen.
Don't let them fall by by the side of the road.
Yes.
Teach them to love one another,
Yes, Lord. Yes,
that I may find a place
yes, Lord.
in their heart. Jesus is love. He won't let you down. I know.
Yes, Lord. Thank you, Lord.
He's mine forever. All in my heart. You have to walk on. Walk on through temptation. He's joy.
Yes.
In a time of sorrow.
Yes, Lord.
He'll be our helping hand.
Yes, he will. Yes,
I know the truth of this world. We are salvation.
Yes, Lord.
We are salvation, church.
Amen. Amen.
God said, "You're my salvation.
Lord.
Yes,
Thank you,
Lord.
Lord Jesus.
You're my child.
Yes.
I love you."
Lord
Yes.
Jesus.
But see, when we learn how to love God back, see, that's our problem. We still don't know how to love God back. And how do we love God back? By loving one another, church.
Yes, yes.
So right now, we got something in our heart that we know that we need to get rid of. But I realized that in my life, I had a heart of hate. I used to hate folks, church. I hate my own mother. I hated God.
Oh, my Lord.
I hated myself. I did all type of stuff to myself.
Yes, Lord.
But I realized that I wasn't hurting nobody but me.
Oh,
There you go, there you go.
I realized that my problem was nothing but myself. I realized that the other folk wasn't my problem. I was my own problem.
Yes, yes.
See, sometimes we look for all other folks' problems. We think other folks is our problem, but we don't realize that we our own problem. We the reason why we where we at today.
Yes, Lord.
See, we got to understand that we have to look within ourselves and say, man, what do I have to do to make my life better?
There you go, there you go.
Come on, y'all.
Yes.
We looking for everybody else to make our life better, but we not looking at the part that we play to make our life the way it is.
There you go.
I had to learn, church,
Amen.
that I had a problem within myself.
Yes, Lord.
I learned that I hated me, but God loved me in spite of what I did to myself.
Item.
And here I am today, finally found a way to love somebody.
Yes, Lord.
Because I never loved nobody. I mistreated rascals. I had to find ways to destroy them if I could. I act like I loved them. I act like I cared about them. But deep down inside, I ain't had no heart for them.
Yes, Lord.
See, we have to be truthful to ourselves.
Yes.
See, I learned if I be truthful to me, I can be truthful to you.
Amen.
See, some of us, we don't realize that we have a problem within our own selves.
Within our own self.
And we looking for everybody else the reason why we where we at.
Yes, Lord.
But when you look within yourself and realize today, church, that you're your own problem.
Yes,
Preacher.
I learned, church,
Preach.
that God loved me in spite of my wrongdoings.
Right on my wrongdoing.
I should have been dead a long time ago. I should have been in hell a long time ago. I should have been in prison a long time ago. But God gave me another chance.
It was not his will.
God showed me that, son, I love you. But the only thing I want you to do is learn how to love yourself. I had a problem with that church. I looked at everybody else like it was my problem. I went to prison. I went to doing all type of things trying to get some peace. I did all type of things just to get some attention.
Yes, Lord.
See, we have to understand that we do things for us to get attention. So we don't know how to ask a person, man, show me how to love.
Yes, Lord.
So God is here today to show you how to love.
Yes, Lord.
Because we never loved ourselves. Because if I loved myself, I wouldn't have been doing the things to my own self.
I say that.
See, I did some things to myself. I destroyed me. Nobody destroyed me. But God loved me.
Yes.
Just like he loved you.
Amen.
And he gave me the opportunity to be here today.
Yes, Lord.
To tell y'all about his love.
Amen.
Amen.
Because God teaches us how to love.
Amen.
Amen.
He never taught us how to hate.
Amen.
So what we doing is we not doing what pleases God. So what I'm saying is, church, we got to do what pleases God. God said you got to love your enemies.
Amen. That's what he said. Praise
And how many of us today love our
Praise
enemies?
the Lord.
How many of us love our enemies?
Amen.
Some of us still have some problem with our enemies.
Yes, Lord.
So God said, I can't use you that way. Because see, you have to look in the Bible. If God was so mad with the enemy, would he have used the enemy? Come on, y'all.
Amen.
He still loved the enemy, y'all.
Yes, he did.
See, we don't understand that God don't hate nobody, but he hate our sins and our shortcomings and the things we do, he hate.
Amen. Amen.
But he love us individually. Because if he didn't love us, why would he ask the devil what was he doing when he was with the rest of the angels?
Amen.
He asked him, what was he doing? That sounds like somebody concerned about somebody.
Amen.
If he didn't love him, why was he concerned about where the devil was?
All right.
See, we don't understand that God teaches us how to love, not to hate. But the world is so caught up on hating one another.
Yeah.
That's why we can't grow in that, because we learn how to dominate and destroy one another. But God is trying to show us that the only key to success is to learn how to love. And love is deep down within you, just like you love your husband and you love your wife. You gotta love God the same way.
Amen.
See, a lot of us, we don't love God like we say we do. Because sometimes we act like we don't love him because we show other folks that, man, I'll do what you want me to do and I'll catch up with God later. So we have to realize right now, church, that we have to make our straight set that all we gonna do is serve God. Because we have to understand one thing, church. It's gonna come a time where you're gonna have to make a choice.
Oh, yeah.
You're gonna have to make a choice to stand or let go. And I'm here to let you know that you need to just stand and trust in God. Because I guarantee you, he'll come through for you. I'm going to go into the word, y'all.
All right.
I'm coming from, give you a little clarity on what's going on, y'all. Clarity is, oh Jesus. We will go to Proverbs chapter 21. 1 through 2.
All right.
We'll find out a little something about how much God cares about us. Because sometimes we don't feel like God loves us the way he said he do. Some of us ask questions, Lord, why you allow me to go through so much? Why you don't stop the things that's happening to me? God says some things I don't stop because I gave you a free will to do what you choose to do. Proverbs 21. 1 through 2. All right. Read as is. The king's heart is in the hand of the Lord. As the rivers of water, he turns it whatsoever he will. Every way of a man is right in his own eyes.
Preach it.
But the Lord poundeth the hearts.
Yes, he does.
See what God is saying right there. In your eyes, you think you're doing the right thing. But in God's eyes, God said you're not doing the right thing because your heart is not right. See, we have to understand, church, that God is pecking at your heart. And that's where everything lies. That's where all your hurt, pain, everything that you deal with your heart. That's why you have heart attacks. You don't have mind attacks. I mean, if the mind was so pausing and was so powerful, why you don't have a mind attack? God said you have a heart attack. Come on, y'all. We have to realize that heart just got to get right. And that's what God worked through, because God said what defiles a man, it ain't what goes in a man, it what comes out of a man. So we still got some stuff in us that we don't realize that it's causing danger, and it's causing damage to us. But God said, I'm pricking at your heart. I'm trying to get your heart right so you can learn how to love your enemies. So you can learn how to love those who spitefully use you. See, you got to learn how to love them because God is love.
Amen.
Come on, y'all.
Thank you.
But we still have a problem with love because sometimes we have to show a rascal what we made of.
Amen.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Rascal rub you the wrong way, y'all gonna be out there fighting.
Yeah.
Rascal say the wrong thing, you might cuss him out
Yeah. Watch.
because your heart not right.
Yeah.
See, we get our mind because everybody think the mind is the problem.
That man.
But your heart is what comes to the mind first. See, before you come to your mind, you got to go to your heart.
Amen.
So when it comes from your heart, it go to your mind and out your mouth. But it comes from your heart. And what God said, he said, the king's heart is in the hands of the Lord.
Yeah.
Come on, y'all.
Yes, come on.
So God is saying everybody's heart is in his hands.
Yes, that hard.
Come on, y'all. Even the enemy that we speak about, his heart is in God's hand.
Yeah.
His life might not be in God's hand. He might be separated from God, but his heart is still in his hands. All right. As the rivers of water, he turns it whatsoever he will. Hold up, y'all. You mean to tell me that God still got control? Yes, he do, church.
Yes, you do. Yes, you know.
See, we got to realize even when we acting crazy and thinking crazy, God is still in control.
Yes, he is.
And because he can make you do what you don't want to do.
Amen.
Come on now.
That's right.
You know, he can make you think, love a rascal. Because God showed me that I wasn't who I thought I was. He made me learn how to love a rascal.
Yeah.
Won't he do it?
I'm saying you got to understand that God made me learn how to be concerned about a rascal. I wanted to set a poison to him. I didn't care about how they felt, but God allowed my heart to change.
Amen.
He'll do it. He will.
Learn me how to love folks
Yeah.
that I didn't love before. Because God is love.
That's right.
Whoa. See, y'all ain't catch that. I say God is love.
Yes.
So everything he do is out of love.
Come on now.
Come on now.
Yeah.
He don't do nothing out of hate because he loves us so much.
Amen.
You mean God can love a rascal like me? Yes, he can.
Oh yeah.
You know y'all did. We know we did some stuff that we feel like we didn't have no love. We feel like nobody should love us. But God said, I love you.
That's right.
When we was out there acting crazy and living crazy, church,
Yes.
we could have died in them sins. But God loves you so much that he looked beyond your faults and saw your
Thank you,
needs.
Lord. Hallelujah.
Come on, y'all. Somebody should be shouting about that because God looked beyond your faults. So don't act like you ain't had no faults now. Come on now, everybody. Don't sit up there and be quiet because we all had some faults. And we still got some faults. Come on now. Don't make it look like I'm the only one guilty. We got some guilty rascals in here. Yeah, y'all quiet now, but because we realize that rascal barking at your tree.
Go ahead.
You know, when it's barking at your tree, you don't want nobody to know that it affect you.
Yeah. Stepping on toes.
But you got to understand one thing. We got to start out to step on some toes. Because we not stepping on toes. That's why rascals acting all type of way. They feel like they can come one day and the next day go do what they want to do. Because we ain't stepping on no toes.
Come on now. You're supposed to.
Oh, we got to affect the enemy. We got to let the enemy know that you no longer live here. You no longer have dominion over me. You no longer have power over me. I run for Jesus. And Jesus who I live for. See, you got to understand.
I run for him too.
This thing is serious. Man tell you not to chastise your kids. But God said if you don't chastise them, you don't love them.
Yeah. You don't chastise.
Come on now. Whoa, look at the enemy. Look how the enemy send all over, make God look all type of way because we don't stand up to what God said. God said if you don't chastise them, you don't love them.
Yeah, you don't testify. They're going to beat you.
Then he said, chastise them while there's still hope.
Amen.
Yeah.
Now we want to chastise our kids when they're 15 and 14 years old.
Oh, it's the
God said train up a child in the way that shit just go while they're young.
That's right. Amen.
We trying to train our kids at 25. Trying to tell them rascals what to do. It's too late to train them now.
Yeah.
Too late to change it.
But the enemy tells us to not do what God said do.
Real. Make it plain. Speak, Holy Ghost.
We not doing what God said do. God said love them. He said chastise them. But if you look around the world, look how much damage is going on. Come on now. Why? Because they're not being chastised.
That's right.
Yeah.
So God said, I'm chastising y'all. I'm getting y'all in store. Getting y'all ready. Getting y'all prepared for battle. See, God chastising us.
That's right. He did.
See, you gotta realize that you're being chastised right now. Because every now and then you start feeling some type of way. You start feeling like I thank you, Jesus, for changing me. Taking a crack pipe out of my mouth. Taking a dope needle out of my own. Taking the alcohol out of my mouth. I thank you for allowing me not to be going, being a dog out there in the street, sleeping with this man and that man. Come on now. You being chastised right now.
You talking.
Come on, y'all.
Yeah, you talking.
God said, I'm going to chastise you to be what I want you to be.
Amen.
Oh, come on now.
No.
See, you don't think like you used to think. You don't walk like you used to talk. You don't talk like you used to talk because you don't live like you used to live. Come on now.
So don't.
Because God got a hold of you.
Amen.
Yeah. Hallelujah.
See, God is moving right now. See, God is moving in this place. God is letting you know that, baby, you used to live for failure. Now you're living for winning.
Hallelujah. Bless your name.
Come on, y'all. I don't know about you,
But
but I feel good at peace.
Amen.
I sit in my house,
Yeah.
and I ain't got to sell dope or rob nobody or kill nobody. All I have to do is rely on my God. Because he said he's going to supply all of our needs according to his riches and glory. He said all I have to do is do what he said do. Oh, come on, y'all. See, we don't realize the work that God put in us. The things that God is doing for us. Come on now. We got to let the world know that, baby, it's all right over here. Hey. We ain't got to worry no more. We ain't got to ask for nothing. We ain't got to beg for nothing. Our God will supply our needs. Come on now. Oh, come on now. You ain't got to beg. is there for you before you start hollering out his name. He already opening up the windows for you. Come on now, y'all. When a repo man say, man, I'm coming to get that car. And God tell the repo man, leave my car alone. Come on now.
Hallelujah.
That's the God that we serve. We serve somebody that got all power. Come on now. Ralph could be acting like they got all power. The government act like they got all power. But I tell you, when you start messing with God's business, you better get out of the way.
Trying to tell you.
That's God's business there.
Trying to tell you.
God's business is us in this place right here. See, we're about God's business. We ain't about the world's business because we realize that we need a Savior.
Oh,
We need a Savior. We need the Lord on our side because sometimes we feel like we want to fall apart. Sometimes we feel like we want to go back. But I have to realize it, and you look back and say, ain't nothing going on over there.
Go ahead now. Go ahead now.
Look outside them doors. Look on the corners, and the people still doing what they've been doing. Not happy. Not at peace. You know, every now and then you feel like you're in at peace, but you have to realize that God said, peace be still.
Yes, Lord.
So God give you that peace.
Yes.
That everlasting peace.
Yes,
That peace of mind. Come on, y'all.
Yes, Lord.
You remember living out there, we didn't have a peace of mind. We were so tore up to the floor, we didn't know what we were going to do.
You right about that, you did. Oh,
Look back over your life.
back on my life.
Look back over your life and see where God brought you from.